There's this new law in Mississippi that now forbids grocery stores from selling products with labels like veggie burger and vegan hot dog. They're arguing that these labels are misleading consumers. This is obviously BS because there's no evidence that consumers are genuinely confused by these products. It says clearly on the label that they're vegan or plant-based. The meat industry is just scared shitless about losing money, so they're desperately trying to suppress their competition. The dairy industry is also notorious for this kind of crap. They are demanding that plant-based milks should not legally be allowed to include milk on the label. Like, what are we supposed to call it? Almond liquid? Like, I wanted to briefly go over the dictionary definition of words such as milk and meat to demonstrate that the animal agriculture industries do not own these words. Let's start with meat. According to Merriam-Webster, the first definition is food, especially solid food, as distinguished from drink, and more specifically, the edible part of something, as distinguished from its covering, such as a husk or shell. And secondly, it is defined as animal flesh. Anyone who has studied linguistics will confirm that the origin of the word meat is actually like the core, the substance, and then meat in reference to animal flesh that we consume came after that. Now let's look at the definition of the word milk. The first definition is interesting because it specifically says, a fluid secreted by the mammary glands of females for the nourishment of their young. That is very interesting. Part 2 of that definition has 2 parts. Firstly, the milk from an animal, and especially a cow, used as food by people. But get this, the second part is a food product produced from seeds or fruit that resembles and is used similarly to cow's milk. The second definition, according to Merriam-Webster, is a liquid resembling milk in appearance, such as the latex of a plant or the contents of an unripe kernel of grain. Coconut meat and coconut milk are a prime example of these terms referring to something that does not come from an animal. Coconut milk is part of the common English vernacular, okay? There is no disagreement here, no confusion. There's nothing fake about coconut milk. It is what it is, which is milk. And the same goes for coconut meat. This also applies to the word butter. So there's butter from cow's milk, obviously, but there's also peanut butter, shea butter, cocoa butter. I could continue putting up definitions of words like cream and cheese to show that definitions like something having the consistency of cream and something resembling cheese in shape or consistency are valid definitions of these words. But at this point, you get the idea. So Mississippi lawmakers can fuck right off because there's nothing misleading or deceiving about these labels. The fact that vegan hot dog was included in this article is hilarious because the word hot dog is already a misnomer. You're eating the leftover remnants of a dead pig, not a dog, just saying. And side note, have you seen how hot dogs are made?
What up, though? This is Big Snoop Dogg trying to guess how this is made. Let me see what they making right here. Oh, that's cereal. That's cream of wheat. Wait a minute, maybe sheep hair. Ugh, what is that? Boo-boo? Flour, cookie dough, manure, chocolate. That look like a malt, chocolate malt. Damn, what is it? Oh, beef jerky. Oh, hot dogs. This is a hot dog? Oh, cuz I ain't never eaten a hot dog, cuz. Every time I see him at a barbecue with a plate with a hot dog on it, I'm knocking that out his hands. If that's how they make hot dogs, I don't want one. I'm good.
That shit is nasty. I stopped eating hot dogs when I was like 8 years old. Which I suppose is a good segue into how ironic it is that people are grossed out by vegan alternatives. Like, stop and think about what you're actually eating. How is vegan cheese, which is made of tapioca starch and pea protein and coconut oil, disgusting? but coagulated bovine secretions is appetizing? Are you not grossed out by all the pus and freaking hormones and saturated fat and cholesterol that are clogging your arteries? It's mind-blowing to me that people are so concerned about what's in the Beyond Burger, for example. They're like, oh, what's even in that? But eating the ground-up flesh of a dead cow doesn't even faze them. If these industries are truly concerned about these misleading labels, maybe they should look in the mirror and stop misleading people with their own labels. Terms like beef and pork are already kind of misleading because they're just euphemisms. What you're actually consuming is the flesh of a dead cow or pig. And terms like natural, farm fresh, free range, my favorite, humanely raised. These are incredibly misleading. They are the ones that should be legally required to put a disclaimer on their packaging, like the Surgeon General's warning that's printed on every pack of cigarettes. There's this idea that vegan products are fake and their animal counterparts are real. Yes, I understand that mock chicken is not technically chicken, so on one level I get it, and colloquially, such a hard word to say. Colloquially speaking, if someone asked me, oh, do you eat meat? I wouldn't be like, oh, well, technically speaking. But I think it would be more accurate to say, I don't eat dead animals. The word fake annoys me in this context because it has a negative connotation. Words like real and genuine are generally preferable to fake. When you say that vegan cheese is processed crap, are you saying that dairy cheese didn't go through any type of process to end up in your fridge? Dairy or non-dairy, yogurt, cheese, ice cream, these are processed foods. What exactly makes cashew milk fake, but cow's milk real? As I demonstrated before with all these dictionary definitions, vegan ice cream is ice cream. It's just made with plants instead of animal secretions. When this Carnus bubble of delusion finally pops, we're no longer going to refer to cream cheese made with almonds as fake cream cheese or even vegan cream cheese. It's just cream cheese. It's creamy, it's cheesy, you spread it on a bagel. You get what I'm saying? That's really all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and comment down below with your favorite fake vegan ice cream or products in general. All right, see ya.
Yo, how when me eat them, I wonder when me eat. When me tell them say me no eat no fish, nah, no meat now. How when me eat them, I wonder when me yam. When me tell them say that I'm a vegan man. How when me eat them, I wonder when me eat. When me tell them say me no eat no fish, nah, no meat now.